Hey.
Hey, Sarah.
Why is there so much to do again?
There's only 2 things we're doing today.
You get my point.
You can handle it. I have no doubt. You're a hard worker and you get your stuff done always. Always, always.
Fair point.
All right, let's have you mute so that I can talk when everyone gets in here, okay? Thank you. Okay, Sarah, did you see I moved you into a slot on the calendar, or I'm pretty sure I sent you an email on your baby time?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to get started. So we're going to start our warm-ups. You need to open a new Google Doc because we have 2, and then we'll get started on what we're going to do today. So I'm going to give you a minute on each. So you would need to go into your Google Doc, open it, and then start. The dates for this one are they're going to be the 12th through the 23rd. And we only had 2 this week. You guys always have 2, but typically with the in-person kids, we have 3. But anyway, so here we go into the warm-up. I'll give you a minute on each. If you need more time, remember they're always on Google Classroom and you can access them at any time. I would have been on camera today, but my camera for some reason won't turn on, and I'm sure it's a little button I haven't pushed, but I don't know where it is at this moment. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to be on camera today. So here we go for your warm-up in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute for this one, and I'll give you a minute on the other one. And then we're going to start in on our guided notes again under coordination. Okay, here's the next one for a minute. Okay, time's up. All right, so I need you guys to go and go to Google Classroom and open up your guided notes, please. All right. Oh, there's Jaden. I was just doing attendance. Wanted to make sure. Ah, Zaria. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Will you be back next week, Monday?
No, I'm actually leaving. I'm going on a trip, but I'll be back on the 26th.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. So.
Oh, and also, yeah, this was an emergency trip that I didn't know I was taking, so I actually can give the senior the baby that weekend.
Okay. So I'll have to look into that because I didn't adjust that because of that.
I'm sorry.
That's all
I
right.
just
I'll
found
look
out,
into it.
yesterday.
I do have another senior that we could move up on the list, so I might put them in your spot. So I'll let you know.
Yeah, I can take it the week after.
Okay, week after. Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. So hopefully you guys are on your guided notes. We're gonna do like maybe 4 slides today, so not a ton. And then there's like maybe 3 questions from that, and then I'm gonna give you an assignment that you'll work on. And I think the due date is next Wednesday, so there is quite a bit of time for you to get it done. So let's go ahead and start on our guided notes under coordination because that's where we ended up. And I'm just checking to see if I'm still presenting. Okay, good. Making sure. So let me pull it up here and we'll get going.
Could you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry. My whole computer messed up.
Okay, so I don't know what you didn't hear, so I'll just say that you want to go to your guided notes in Google Classroom. And we did these first set of notes on toddlers, proportion, growth, development, motor skills, fine motor skills, gross motor skills, and I believe we are on coordination.
Are they just called GN notes?
Yeah. Oh, they might be. I didn't put toddler.
They're called GN Toddler Chapter Notes.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'm not losing my mind like I was thinking I might have been. So that's good. Okay.
Okay, I found them.
Okay, good. I was just trying to open them on my phone so I can kind of keep track of you guys on when I need to go to the next slide and such. So give me 1 second. Let's see if I can find them supersonic and then I can kind of keep track of you guys. But anyway, we're going to specifically talk about coordination in these next few slides. So if you could, like I said, write the notes and then I'll click to the next slide. So give me one. I'm just trying to find the Q and N, or not Q and N, GN. I'm not having much success. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, I don't know. I can't locate them. Maybe what I'll do is go into Google Classroom and just look at them there. Makes more sense. Okay. So I think I'm on to them now. There we go. Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to keep track of where you are and what I need to do. Okay, so this one, there was only 2 things you needed to write down. So basically, coordination is the ability to make different parts of the body work together to perform some physical activity. Oops. My bad. I'm not where I should be. Are you guys Yeah, I think you're the one that answered me about the GN. Do you have the notes up to this point where it says coordination?
Yeah, we left off at eye-hand coordination.
Oh, we did? So maybe I need to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So where is it? I don't see it. Right here? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so for this one, I don't know if you grabbed that or not.
We got that one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Mhm.
So hand-eye coordination is the ability to see an object, move the hand towards it, and then grasp that object with the hand and fingers. This is a major accomplishment for a child and takes a great deal of practice. So, those are those fine motor skills where you're just having to, it's kind of like a mind and body where your mind has to be in the same thought process as your fingers going to close around, like, let's say, a Cheerio or something like that. So hand and eye coordination is really important. Okay, and you only had one blank there, so I'm assuming I can go ahead and click to the next one. Okay, so in a young infant, coordination is not well developed. As time goes on, a child becomes more skillful in coordinating their eye movement with the small muscles in their wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs. So when a child enters the toddler stage, they can usually pick up very small objects using their forefinger and thumb. But gradually gaining control of their fine muscles, toddlers can slowly improve their eye-hand coordination. And while a toddler may appear to be only at play, the play is actually helping the child learn many new skills. So at each milestone, the toddler's task is a little more difficult. After the child masters a task or skill, it then becomes like a building block for mastering more complex fine motor skills. So it's like growing and developing is what is going on right here, and it's a lot. So they're taking in a lot of things that they see you modeling. They're trying new things and going about their development. I heard somebody blurb, but I didn't. Let me check what's up there. Yes, I can. Yes. Okay. Yep. What's up, Gia?
When we did eye coordination, there was another notes where it was like DS towards it. Oh, sorry.
Was it at the bottom?
Never mind.
Okay, you're good. Okay. As long as you're
Yeah,
set.
we went over it.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right, and then Sierra, I want to talk to you before you leave today, so just remember to stick around for a minute. Okay. Back to my PowerPoint. Where am I? I'm like lost. Okay, so I'm going to talk about two things I want you to do, and then I'm going to give you the rest of the time to work and get them done. Okay, so these are your text questions over the guided notes. There is this number 3 question that's on potty training, and I'm saving that for a couple slides down. But I did provide you in Google Classroom with the textbook chapter, and it does talk about potty training, so you should be able to answer that question. And there's only 3 of them, so it's not a huge undertaking on your part. So I'm going to go to that right now on Google Classroom so you can see where it is. So it's right here under coordination questions. There is the textbook page. So if I open that, it'll give you the pages. And, you can make this smaller, bigger. Right now it's gigantic, but you can scroll up and down. And then the next page is here. And here's the little bit on toilet training. And it goes into the next page. And then this one. Okay. So there's your textbook pages if you need to check for correct responses to the questions. And like I said, there's only 3 of them. And they are, what are 3 fine motor skills that toddlers acquire between the ages of 1 and 3? And then define the term manipulation, and then list 3 appropriate responses a parent or caregiver could show when a toddler has a toilet training accident. And I just remember going through the textbook chapters, and there's one section on accidents, so that's where I would probably say you should start for number 3. So that's one of our assignments. Pretty simple, 3 questions. You got the rest of the time to work on them. And then this next one is called milestones. So I'm going to open that so you guys can see it and we can talk about it. So on this one, it says, you will be researching stages of development 18 months to 12 years old using this website, which I link right here. You will go under the stages caption and you're going to write 3 milestones from each area of development and concern, and additionally watch the accompanied videos a few times. So you'll go to this website. We'll just go there together right now. And the first thing they want is 3 things under the emotional development of a baby. Okay, so here we have social and emotional. And you need to write 3 of these down, and there's either a picture or a little video clip that you'll need to watch. And then you go on to the next one, and it's right there, and you give me 3. And again, there's some little videos or just a picture that goes along with it. And so we're just trying to learn about how the toddler develops through the different stages, so we have an understanding about that. Okay, so that's what I need you to do. And, I would just kind of keep going at your pace. If you have questions, I'm going to be right here to answer them. Miss Gray is willing to work with Tanner. If you are willing to work with Miss Gray and Trisha, I can put you in a group with her. And you guys, if you had questions or concern, or she could work with you on it, that would be fine. So if you are wanting to do that, if you could just give me the hand raised, and then I can put you in a group with Miss Gray. But everybody else, okay, Tanner, I understand that. Trisha, what do you think on that score?
I'm good.
You don't want to work with Miss Gray, so you'll be all set. Monica, I see that for you as well. Okay. So Trisha, you're okay to work on your own then?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. And then everybody else, that's what I need you working on. And then, I'll be here for questions or concerns that you have. And then let me get those rooms open so I can get the people in where they need to be. So give me 1 second to kind of work on that. Okay, so Mrs. Gray, I'm going to go ahead and put you in that group now. And
Okay.
then you know how to communicate with me if you have questions or concerns.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Sierra, how's it going?
How's what going?
Your baby, girly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the assignment. The baby, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay, good.
She only woke me up once last night. That was about 2 o'clock.
Okay,
but
very good.
She doesn't really cry much. And when she does cry, I know exactly what I need to do.
Excellent. So see, you're a good mom. That's what it is.
Yeah, and she's been cooing a lot too, because I was in the car earlier with my mom while she was in her doctor's appointment.
Uh-huh.
And all the baby was doing was cooing and laughing, and it was just really cute.
That means it's happy.
I know. Then I made a joke in the car, and I know it has nothing to do with, like, the baby or anything, but I made a joke, and then after I made the joke, the baby said, "Yeah."
That's funny.
So I was like, was it because of my joke or was it just because she wanted a clue? But
That's funny.
it was really funny, and she really
Okay.
had some good timing then.
Awesome. Well, that's why I was gonna hold you after class, but you don't need to stay now. I just wanted to ask you about it and see how things were going.
Yeah, it's going great. It's
Good.
honestly not that bad at all.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna up it to a higher level. There are different times though where like one day is easy and the next day is a little bit more difficult. But just be prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Sepka.
Yes, dear.
So we got a call from the school saying that we're gonna be all virtual, but does that mean we're gonna go back to our regular schedule of Monday through Friday? Or
You know
Tuesday through
what?
Friday?
I got the exact same thing that you just got, and I have not been informed in any shape or form on any formalities. But I'm just going to assume, Sarah, that it's going to stay the exact same. It's just that, I mean, this is all me. I don't know anything, but I would think just to leave the schedule the way it is, because otherwise it's just going to be a big cluster. But
Yeah.
I don't have any clarification on that from anybody from administration. That's just my thoughts. But like I said, I just got that information the exact time you did.
Okay.
So I
So
hope
we're
we'll
not-
know more soon.
So we're not gonna have half days. We're gonna have full days.
Yeah, because if that's what I would think, Azaria. I don't think they would change the schedule just for 3 weeks and then go back to what it was. I think they'll just keep it the same. But I don't have any, I have no authority to say that or to tell you that that's accurate. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm in as much dark as you are. I just found out myself. I was like, what? Yeah, honey, I don't know. And if I do find out, I'll let you know, but I don't know anything, honestly. So it's interesting. News to me. The babies will still run as normal though, because I can come up to the school and do things like that. So, that kind of stuff to me, we're still doing. So, unless I hear otherwise.
Miss Sepka.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Will I be able to still get the electric baby next weekend?
Yes, that's what I was just saying is I don't believe unless I hear otherwise, we're still going to go forward that. With that, I will just have to figure out if you want to start Thursday or Friday, and then I'll just be at the building and be able to hand that off to you.
Okay, so why would I start Thursday though?
Well, if you wanted to, that's when everybody else starts that's in person. So Fridays are fine.
Okay. I'd probably do Friday because we usually go grocery shopping on that day, so we'll already be out.
Okay, and then another thing I was thinking too, Sarah, is because we're all going to be virtual for the next 3 weeks, I could actually open it up so that you guys could take the baby during the week. But I don't know how that works for you with sports and things. I don't know, if you guys are involved in other things, but it's possible that we could do it Monday, Tuesday, and then the like if we're all going to be virtual anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That would be better for me.
Who said that? Azaria? Okay.
No.
Now I'm going to have to get some more information. So, as of right now, it's just that we're just talking about it and communicating whether or not that would be good. And it sounds like for some of you, you would want to do that. So let me just figure it out, find out what is happening because I don't know anything. And then we can maybe do something like that.
Would we get extra credit for the extra days?
Oh, it wouldn't. It would be the same amount of days. I wouldn't let you do it for a whole week. It would be the same amount of days. It would just be like on a Monday, Tuesday, and you return it on a Wednesday or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I might do the Monday and Tuesday because we wanted to go somewhere this weekend. And I didn't think taking the baby out in a public setting, or next weekend, I mean, sorry.
Yeah. So if that will work, Sarah, then I'm on board with that. But like I'll have to keep in contact with you through the weekend because if you take it Monday, then I would have to have the information that I need by that time. So Monday might be too soon, but I'll just keep in contact with you and let you know.
Well, it would be next week, not next week, the week after that. because I don't take it till the 23rd through the 25th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll email you further if that's what we're gonna
Yes.
go for.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Very good.
Wasn't I supposed to take a baby too?
Yes, Gia, I have you on the schedule, don't I, hon?
Yeah, I didn't find the schedule. I couldn't find it.
Okay. So if you go in Google Classroom, obviously, and you go down a little bit, there's something called BTIO, which is Baby Think It Over, and it's under schedule, and it's like the fourth one down, and I have you on there. Let's see here. Gia. Oh, shoot. Oh, there you are. So on the 7th through the 9th is when I had you scheduled. And then Azaria, you said that date won't work for you, the 23rd, 25th.
Yeah, I don't get back to the 25th.
All right, so I'm going to switch you and Monica just for now, because if I can figure out a way to get you guys this baby stuff sooner because of the virtual thing now, that might work. And then one of my babies, one of the students has one of the babies, Azaria, your baby, and it's kind of glitching a little bit, so I need to kind of investigate that. So this virtual thing might actually work out, because then I
told
could.
me that.
Who? Oh, you were talking with Callie?
Yeah, she was like, I think the baby's broken.
Okay, so she's working through some of the glitches, but so if I had to go down to 2 babies, this might be a blessing in disguise, because some of you I could get your project done with, and I would only have 2 babies to do it, you know? So right now I'm just going to swap you guys out, but I will kind of keep you guys posted as to if possible, and I'll open up these dates a little bit. So we'll just kind of have to play it by ear, because like I said, I just found out about it too, and I know nothing. So I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. So what do they say? Oh, shoot.